Hello, how's everyone? Today is January the 3rd, 2025, 2025. And I just got through doing my hair. I put a rice treatment on there. And I did it a little different because, some years ago I was doing I would put rice inside my conditioner, I'd shake it up, and I'd, work it through my hair because, rice makes your hair grow. And so, okay, that's been quite a few years ago, but now I'm back and I'm trying another rice treatment. This time, what I did, I took the rice, I mashed it up, I put some um, coconut, coconut cream up in there, coconut milk, what you want to call it. Poured that in there, add a little water, and I made like a base. And what I did, I say, well, to get it even softer, I'll put it in a blender. And that's what I did. Not the original reason why I did that was because I said, I'm going to put some on my face because rice is the thing in Japan. They put rice in everything. The Asian people, they love themselves some rice. It must be their secret to youth. So sure enough, I said, yeah, I put some all over my face. And the reason why is, okay, I told you guys I was going to go and I was going to get my facelift in Korea, the top place to get facelift. So I'm first going and I'm getting all these different quotes, price quotes, and they seem to be getting higher and higher. First of all, it was what, maybe 6,000, and then because that particular procedure, taking fat, putting it other places in the face, they said it wasn't gonna last too long. They didn't give me no time. If it would have been a couple of years, I probably would have did it. But and then they say, well, when it is after so long, it's going to be even worse than what it was. So I'm like, okay, forget it. Let's go to the next one. So the next procedure is when they do the whole plane thing. They downsize the jawline to make it look younger and smaller. And not only that, they do the neck. And I'm like, $8,000, after you decipher the one and redo it to American USD. Okay, so I'm thinking, okay, that's high, and I took a few days to think about. Said, sure, I'll try that. Then I go back and they tell me even more information on the breakdown and what it takes to do this particular procedure. I could go look it up right now. Let me see, like, guys, and read it to you guys. Uh, just what they told me. I said, you know what? I say, sure, um, the, the, this is what happened. It said, as for your facial contouring, it includes a cheekbone reduction, a square jaw reduction, to correct the overall asymmetry and to make your face slimmer. The estimated surgery fee is 19,400, comma, three zeros, Korean won, plus a 10% VAT, which might be 10% what tax. So altogether, that was what, woo, a lot. Went from like 8,000 to like what, 11 or 12. I said, oh my goodness, that's almost my whole savings. I will not. So I told him, I say, these prices, they just keep increasing. I can't afford that. Sincerely, my name. So they go, sure, no worries. Uh, Maybe not for them, but for me, I was like, oh, my world has just collapsed. I'm not gonna get this surgery. But so I say, and you have to push up forward and you get over all that. So I'm like, let me try all this, let me try all that. They got something new called a glass, some type of glass beauty. I'm like looking at that. I'm looking into some stuff. So I figured, and I found beauty solution where you mix the rice and the maybe a little milk or some, make a paste. I put that on my face. I think it looks wonderful. I think it looks much younger. Yeah. Not only that, since rice is so good for the hair, I put it in my hair, guys. Do you see the stretch? Do you see the volume? It did a great job. I'm like so surprised. Do you remember how short it was? But I'm like, just putting that rice cream on there. Well, next time I'll put it out for you guys. It is so long. I am like so amazed, and I love it. I love it. And it actually tightened my face. I guess it had something to do with the coconut milk. You know, when I was in Belize, they had coconut everywhere, so I would take it and a lot of it be already busted, and I put it on my face and my skin would get so tight and smooth and soft. I just did that the whole time I was in Belize, because they was all over the ground over at the beaches, just broke up coconuts, and I'm like using it, and it was this clear substance, and it was so nice. And so I had bought some coconut, and it was what, organic. Anyway, I love it. So let me read a little something to you guys that I came up with. It's just an option, that you could choose. And they always talk about American women. American men ain't what they used to be either. So I'm like, okay, I've been checking out African men, and there's other men out there who believe in a stable, God-fearing family structure. And they do a lot of praying in Africa. They do a lot of praying in these other countries that I visited, and they got close connections, it seemed, with God. And to me, that is the number one thing. And so, like I said, I visited St. Kitts, and I saw a lot of great stuff there. And I visited Belize and saw a lot of great, people, men with faith there. And I'm like, okay, to me, these people, the African man is a good selection. Could be a good selection if you look for the right one. It's like my son said, Mom, take your time. You should have took your time. I got some complaints. I've been married for 6 years, but I should have took my time a little bit more. Because it seems like a lot of these American men, once they get into this marriage, they get lazy. They don't want to do nothing, sit up and watch TV. I might be 65, but I still want to get out and go for a walk sometime and enjoy my life. I don't want to be chained to no couch or no TV, Let me love. That's why I'm going to Africa. That's why God going to bless me to get there. And I'm going to be busy. I'm going to be doing something with my time. But check it out. So to me, yeah, that's a good choice. They're hardworking. They're dedicated to God. And they respect and honor the women. And if they don't, look for somebody who do. Just take your time. And because family structure is very important. And usually they speak more than two or three languages. The education is another highly regarded trait to look for. I think it's great. So different from the usual Black American man. These men seem to be very manly. They're hardworking. They're dedicated to the parents. I feel they could bring a lot to any relationship. And I noticed they have a close connection with God. I said that, right? Yeah, here we go again. A spiritual relationship with God. In fact, a beautiful Black American woman should be so blessed to get someone like that. If they're absolutely dedicated to God, that's what God said. He got to come first. And if a man wants to be a good leader, he got to connect himself with God. That's how he could lead us better. If he connects himself to God and he want to pray and be that kind of person. So God bless you all. I hope y'all enjoyed my video today. It's so natural. It's so real. Have a wonderful day. God bless you. That's all for now.